Hello, my angels. I'm Angelina talking. You can call me Angie, and we are going to start asking better questions. You can ask the question, I'm going to research it, answer it, and explain it in the best way possible to help you guys out. So, today we're going to talk about how to actually handle period cramps. Now, if you don't have bad period cramps, I'm jealous, but you should stick to this video because I'm sure you have one girlfriend that has horrible cramps and has no clue what to do about it except medicate herself. And in this video, I'm going to explain why you should not be doing that. You should not be taking medication every single month, like Advil, ibuprofen, Tylenol, Aleve. You should not be doing that. It's very dangerous for your health. You can do it every once in a while, but we're going to go over why you shouldn't do it every month. First things first, where the are they? What do we consider a period cramp? Because they're not like a muscle cramp. It's just pain around the uterus. So we got lower stomach area, we got the actual uterus, we have the hips, we have lower buttocks, we have the vagina, sometimes upper thighs. I get these too. I forgot to add lower back even though I get these. Yeah. There's also pelvic pain, which isn't really cramps, but it's still pain. So cramps. We have natural remedies. One of the biggest ones is going to be stretching. Yeah, I know you don't. Stop scrolling. You just want to I'm sorry, girl, but it's gonna keep hurting. Also, you should know what an endorphin is. An endorphin is released when you exercise. Endorphins can help relieve this pain you're feeling. So, the more endorphins you have, the less pain you will be feeling. Heat therapy. Have you seen those cute, like, heat things that you can put on your thing, on your stomach? I have seen them and they're so cute. Like, I want a Hello Kitty one so bad, but I do not have the budget right now. I really want really bad. A heating pad or hot water bottle can significantly reduce cramps because it improves blood flow and relaxes the uterine muscles. Also, a warm bath with Epsom salt will help as well. Herbal teas. Herbal teas are great. Herbal teas are amazing for cramps. But a couple things to mention. Don't get caffeinated. Caffeine can constrict blood vessels, increase tension, and can exacerbate uterine cramps and breast tenderness. So make sure they're not caffeinated. Also, there have been many studies that there are a lot of microplastics and nanoplastics that will be released into the tea. This is specifically for like bag tea and like little bags, because when it gets hot and boils, they start to release. Studies like the specific one, Hernandez and colleagues at McGill University found that brewing a single plastic-based tea bag at 95 degrees Celsius released approximately 11.6 billion microplastic particles and 3.1 billion. What a big sigh. Water is also very good for cramps. Anyways, types of teas you should be buying. Make sure it's loose leaf, so it's like in a little box or paper bag. And then you can pour it into the hot water, the boiled water. Make sure it's not a plastic bag or like little baggies that you put in and little string and tag has hanging out. Don't do that because that will release microplastics. And the research is very little on what it can do to our brains. So we want to play safe. We want to play it safe. So ginger, chamomile, fennel, also turmeric. I know turmeric's a little gross, but you can get through it. Just mask it with something else. It can help reduce inflammation and relieve muscle tension. Dietary adjustments. I know this one's hard, but this is specifically magnesium, which is chocolate. Because magnesium is in chocolate, but you can't be buying the chocolate that has like 20% cacao. You can't get Hershey's. I'm sorry, you can't get Hershey's. You have to get the nice chocolate that's like 60 to 70% of cacao, because that's actual chocolate, and it has to be dark chocolate because that's gonna have more magnesium. Hershey's is just not really chocolate anymore, guys. It's just, it looks really funky. So other magnesium-rich foods are leafy greens and nuts. I'm allergic to nuts, and I'm not gonna eat leafy greens on my period. Sorry. Also anti-inflammatory foods because you're cramping, your stomach's gonna be inflamed. So if you want to reduce that, which is gonna be anti-inflammatory things, which can be foods, will be berries and fatty fish. If you don't like fish, I'm sorry. Staying hydrated, like I said earlier, staying hydrated can support overall menstrual health and reduce cramps. Staying hydrated is great overall. If you don't drink water, what are we doing? Essential oils. If you don't have any, I'm sorry, they can be expensive. You can get them from like Walmart or Amazon. But specifically lavender or clary sage, a warm bath. You can also add in some Epsom salt to make that bath relaxing. Or you can dilute it in a carrier oil. If you have jojoba oil that you use like for your hair and nails, jojoba oil is a carrier oil. I'm pretty sure castor oil is too. I have a huge bottle of castor oil over there and juice for my hair. It's gorgeous. You can also rub it into your hands and massage your lower stomach and hips, and it can have like soothing relief. We're gonna get into what everybody does. Everybody does pop a pill. I do it too, but honestly, I'm not seeing that much of a difference anymore. I'm not. I take Tylenol and then I'm like, it still hurts really bad. And the next day I'm like, they're a little less, but like normally day 2 they are a little less, so I don't really think it's helping. We're gonna get into all of the things it causes with repetitive or excessive use. I used to take 2 things of Tylenol every amount of hours it said you could take it. So, first thing, gastrointestinal issues. GI, basically. So, prostaglandins. What are prostaglandins? They're the things that cause cramps. These painkillers, they reduce the prostaglandins, so they stop the cramps. But the prostaglandins are needed for other things, not just making cramps. They protect the stomach lining, which that increases. If the prostaglandins are reduced that affect the stomach lining, that will increase risk of gastritis, ulcers, indigestion, heartburn, nausea, and even gastrointestinal bleeding. Acetaminophen is less likely to cause GI upset, but can still irritate the stomach if taken on an empty stomach. Okay, that's the first thing. GI issues. Very bad. Very bad. Then we also have liver damage from acetaminophen. If you aren't familiar with what acetaminophen is in Tylenol. It's in other migraine-specific relief products. It's in Midol, which Midol is specific for menstrual, so. And menstrual relief extra strength and menstrual complete. So it's in a lot of things. It's not in ibuprofen, Advil, Aleve, or all of those things, but it's in Tylenol and other products that are made for menstrual pain. Second thing, liver damage from acetaminophen. Like I said, acetaminophen is in Tylenol and the other menstrual-specific pain products. Overdosing or taking high doses of acetaminophen regularly can cause hepatotoxicity, leading to liver injury or failure, especially if combined with alcohol. So if you're taking acetaminophen products, take a little bit. I know it might hurt a lot and you think more is better, but it will affect your liver. And there's a lot of other things it's going to affect, and we're going to get into that. Just be patient, I'm sorry. Third thing, kidney strain. They can reduce blood flow to the kidneys, potentially causing kidney damage or impaired function of your kidneys, especially in dehydrated individuals. Like I said, drink your water! Or those with pre-existing kidney issues. It will affect your kidneys, saying if you take it regularly, they can reduce blood flow to the kidneys. Cardiovascular risks. Long-term difficulties. See, I'm saying hydrated. You know what? Drink your water. Drink your water. See, now we're twinning. It's not so much better. So, cardiovascular risks. Long-term NSAID, which is the acronym for painkillers. Not an acronym, but it's like the medical acronym, has been linked to increased risk of heart attack and stroke, particularly in people with hypertension or other cardiovascular risks. So, if you have any cardiovascular issues, it's very risky. And long-term use, everyone gets a period every month unless you have other conditions, so it would be considered long-term use. These period products, and you can mask underlying conditions. So because you're trying to cover up this pain, you're trying to cover it up, it's not that bad. Like, I can fix it. It can mask the fact that you might have something worse. You might have an actual problem. You might have endometriosis. You might need to go to a doctor and get checked out because it might be so horrible. But you're just masking it with a pill and being like, okay, I'm just gonna take the pill and I'm gonna be good after. And maybe you are. Maybe you do feel a little bit better. Anyways, dependence and reduced effectiveness. Over time, some people may need higher doses to actually feel it, which increases side effect risk and potentially leading to medication dependence. And allergic reactions, you can be allergic to certain types of medicine. I feel like this is more easy to point out. It's more easy to notice. Like, after you react the first time, don't take it. Common sense. So, and there's also overdose risks. which exceeding recommended doses, which I know a lot of us do. I feel for you. Like, it can feel like I'm pushing out a baby. I'm very sorry for the women that are going through that, but please don't take more than is recommended because it's very dangerous for your health. Taking more, it can lead to acute poisoning, organ failure, or death, as seen in overdose-related fatalities. So this is a very serious topic. If you take too much, you can overdose. So this is not like, oh god, I had like 15 pills of Tylenol. Like, try and make it a joke, try and get attention for it. And we're not doing that on purpose. Please don't do that. It's really scary for your mental health, physical health, and you might just die. And I have all of my sources in the description box if you want to check out what I'm talking about, if you want to double check my resources, go ahead. I've double checked. I have videos on TikTok of me researching. So now we're going to talk about how to reduce the cramps. I'm going to talk about how to reduce it by avoiding things, not by taking things. Avoiding. I know it's harder because it's like, oh, but I really want that salty hot chip. I'm craving it so bad because period cravings are real. But it's like, maybe that makes it worse. Go eat something that'll make it better, like an anti-inflammatory food. Salty foods. Excess sodium can cause water retention and bloating, worsening cramps and pelvic pressure. You might be craving the salty food, you might be craving it, but it's gonna make your cramps worse. So if your cramps are light, go ahead. They might get worse afterward. If you're craving it, okay. Sugary snacks. This will spike your blood sugar, increase inflammation, and can intensify prostaglandin activity, which leads to stronger cramps and mood swings. Like I said, prostaglandins, those are the things that cause cramps. So intensifying the prostaglandin activity will lead to stronger cramps and mood swings. Alcohol. I don't think any of us should be drinking alcohol. If you're watching this video, you probably have not had your period, just started having your period, don't know what to do while you're on your period, but I'm assuming most of us are under 21. If you are, hi, I'm Angie. Hi, I'm 17. Alcohol dehydrates the body. It can increase inflammation. Like I said earlier, inflammation will worsen your cramps, and it can worsen bloating, headaches, and mood swings. Fried and fatty foods. So deep fried fish or those chicken nuggets, they gotta go. Fast food, deep fried snacks, and high fat dairy products can increase inflammation and digestive discomfort, aggravating cramps. So those will aggravate your cramps. So also, red meat. This is kind of surprising that I found this because I don't know if you've seen the TikToks on TikTok, but it's always like, my boyfriend, my husband is making me steak on during my period to help me with my iron throughout my period. And I thought that was so cute and smart. But while it's iron-rich, red meat contains prostaglandins. Like I said earlier, prostaglandins are the ones causing period cramps. So because red meat contains prostaglandins, it may trigger worse cramps. Spicy foods, hot sauces, chili, spicy snacks. I know you love your Takis. I know you love your hot Cheetos. Put them down. If you don't want to be in so much pain, put them down. It's okay. You can have them in a couple days. It can worsen period discomfort. Processed vegetable oils and omega-6 rich foods. If you don't know what omega-6 is and you've never heard of it before, I'm sure you've heard of omega-3 fatty acids or fatty oils. So omega-3, I'm sure you've heard of omega-3 fatty oils because omega-3 is good. Omega-6 is bad. There's a ratio. You should be having more omega-3s than omega-6s. Omega-6s are the things you see on the back of your processed food ingredients list that says canola oil, seed oil, vegetable oil, corn oil. Basically, all those oils, they are omega-6. They're very high in omega-6. Which is not healthy for you because it will imbalance the ratio from your omega-3 fatty acids, which you can replace those. If you want those oils, you can't replace them in like a processed snack, but if you're using like that for cooking spray, they aren't cooking sprays. So if you want to replace that, you can get avocado oil, olive oil. Those are healthy. Yes, soybean oil, corn oil, sunflower oils. They can promote inflammation and increase prostaglandin production, which can worsen cramps because I think you get the idea. Prostaglandins, cramps. More prostaglandins, more cramps. Okay. We have 3 things left. We're almost done. Okay. Estrogenic foods. Estrogen is very low while you're on your period. Soy products, certain grains, and processed foods may elevate estrogen levels, which can lead to more prostaglandin and increased menstrual pain. So, you can find estrogen in soy products, certain grains, and processed foods. So, eat whole foods while you're on your period. You will feel so much better. Trust me. I've been there where all I want to eat is like candy and a McDonald's burger on my period because I feel like shit and I just don't want to do anything else. But my cramps have gotten so bad to where I just need to keep eating whole foods. So I'm going to try and keep doing that. And you can too. And you can tell me how it's working and if you're feeling better and if you like the advice, if there's anything you want to change. Okay, we have 2 things left. Artificial sweeteners. Diet sodas and sugar-free sodas and sugar-free snacks can cause digestive discomfort and bloating. You see all those zero sugar things that like you assume would have sugar. That's because they have sugar chemicals. They have artificial sweeteners. This can be sucralose or sucrose, aspartame, which that's used in Coca-Cola, and we also have a sulfame potassium. Then we have carbonated drinks. I know you want that cute little soda when you're feeling down and depressed, but soda and sparkling beverages, like I know sparkling ice, that can taste refreshing and like you feel healthy after drinking it, but it can trap gas in your digestive system and increase bloating and discomfort. Basically, okay, let me give you the dumbed down version of this. When you drink soda, you normally burp a lot, don't you? After a couple gulps, you're like, and you burp. So, what do you think that's coming from? That's from trapped air and gas in your system. Because of that can increase the bloating and the discomfort you're feeling. I'm afraid that's it. If you want more about cramps, you can comment down below. There's not that much about it. It's mainly how you reduce them and how to help them, because you can't run away from them unless you cut some things inside, and then take a whole bunch of hormone pills. All in all, if you want reduce cramps, be healthier, eat healthier, don't take as many meds. You can take a couple, just make sure it's in like the suggested amount and not every month. Please. Find those teas and tell me if you find any good ones, because I'm searching right now. I'm not really a tea person, but I'm trying to be. I'm trying really hard. This is where I'm gonna leave you. I love you, angels. I hope you guys have a great day and this helps your period go by smoother and less painful. And let's start asking better questions about ourselves. Start asking better